Hey guys, it's Mr. Monomat. I was getting ready to do something called chocolate chip cookie mining. And this is not a mandatory assignment. It's just if you want to do it, it's kind of fun. I've put some documents on the Google Classroom here that you can print off. If not, you could just kind of read them and do them. But basically, the premise is that you're going to have to mine chocolate chips out of a cookie as if it were metal ore. Here are the documents here. Originally, when we did this lab, we would have 3 choices of chocolate chip cookies to choose from. The Chips Galore, that's like I think an HEB brand, so it's a little cheaper. And then the chewy ones for $600, they had a little bit more. Of course, the chunky had really big pieces of chocolate chips in them, so you had a choice there. But all I have is just regular old Chips Ahoy cookies. I mean, you can use whatever you want, that's fine. So I took these and I just assumed them to be the middle of the road quality. And so I'm going to pay $600 for that. Mining equipment. If you look down at mining equipment, I've chosen to go with the paper clips because I have them. And so you're going to need 2 of them because you can't touch the cookie with your hands is kind of the deal. Okay? There's actually a fine for that. Okay? For not using the tools. So you can only touch your cookie with your tools. I'm going to go with paper clips. You can use whatever you want and substitute it in there and just figure if it's like really good, you know, you're going to spend $600 for those tools. But if you have like wooden toothpicks, you can do the $300-400 option. So I started filling out my data sheet here. Don't have a balance with me. I'm going to go pick one up in my classroom tomorrow. So when I start the lab, I can measure the mass of it. If you don't have that, what you can do is you can guesstimate the mass by looking at the nutritional information on the back there. It should tell you serving size is 3 cookies, which is 33 grams. You see that right there? So each cookie should be around 11 grams. You can use that as your mass of your cookie. Now, as for the mass of the chocolate chip, that you're going to have to estimate. Okay, and there's some follow-up questions there too. Now this part right here, I actually took this from another version of the same lab. So what you're going to do is you're going to assume that this formation that contains chocolate chip cookies is all throughout in here. So everywhere you dig around here, you're going to find chocolate chip cookies, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to take one of those cookies and you're going to choose where it's going to go. In other words, if this is your land right here, where would you choose to mine that would have the least amount of wrecking the ecosystem? So you can put your cookie anywhere in the grid system, and once you put it there, you're going to trace it around so you know what area that you mined from. Okay. Another thing about this lab is a lot of times they say, don't eat your cookie. Well, don't eat the cookie that you're mining from, but if you have any of the other cookies, go ahead and eat them, because they're cookies. That's what you do. You eat them. Anyway. If you have any questions, just ask me. Like I said, this is not mandatory. It's a voluntary thing. I think it's kind of fun. Plus, it shows you what all is involved in the mining process as far as cost and everything. All right. Good luck.